I believe the best title anyone could have is a servant. You know, the greatest in the kingdom, Jesus said, is a servant. And so when I get to heaven, Jesus ain't gonna say, "Well done, good and faithful bishop," or preacher, or whatever. He's gonna say, "Well done, good and faithful servant."
If you're not worshiping God, doing what you were created to be doing, then of course your body ain't functioning properly.
Alright, my man Steve and I is in the house with us.
Before I became a Christian, before I opened up my Bible and figured out what God had to say about me, all I knew about God was what my opinion was or what other people said about God. I didn't take time to understand what God had to say about himself and about life and about me. Right. So I believe the people I listened to on the rap CDs, what they had to say about life and about me. I believe the teachers or whoever was in my life, you know, and most of the people, they didn't have a clue. So, you know, I just put my faith in what they were saying, which was totally bogus. Although it sounded good at times, you know. And it's really about who you believe, you know. Once God had humbled me and really brought me to a point where I realized that only God could save me, only God could get me out of the situation and the mess that I'm in. I started studying the Bible and realizing what God had to say and the advice that God had for me. And now I realize that His word is true, and the principles in His word, if you apply them to your life, they work. And so now my faith is in His word, and so I'm able to discern when somebody talks to me if it's true or if it's false, if I should take that advice or not. And so I think that young people, you know, they neglect the power that's in the Word of God. Even church people, sometimes they neglect the Word of God. If you go to China, people would die over trying to get a Bible, just one page out of the Bible, because they understand how powerful it is. And here in America, there's so many Bibles, you know, and we just neglect them. But God has written 66 love letters to you, you know, and it's powerful. You know, God defines who you are, not your decisions, not your past, not what people have to say about you, you know, not what the media has to say about you. But God, you need to put your trust in what God had to say, you know, about you and about life. And I think it's the best advice I could give.
And we were overcome by the blood of the Lamb, God's only Son. I did shows where nobody showed up. God, I'm so in love with you. I don't care if the whole world runs from you. When I'm in trouble, you run to my rescue. So often you were falling, but I was right there to catch you. Let you taste and see my goodness. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Roll the footage of my life. It's not a whole lot of highlights, but I used to Miller Lite. Every night me and my own friends would fight. Now I got peace that surpasses all understanding, and I won't panic even when the enemy's running rampant. There's not one inch of my life I don't see God's hand in. God planned this, and God's plan is victory. MMG until they finish me. This was meant to be, so hit a knee and pray, cause the trumpet can sound at any hour day, okay?
Trumpet's gonna sound today, or maybe I'll just see the grave. Where all that I can say is I'm on my way, Lord, I'm on my way. Can't wait to see my Father's face, feel the warmth of my Lord's embrace. What a beautiful day, I'm on my way.